Well. Donald Trump and his campaign have just been caught in a massive lie. They thought that nobody would notice, they'd get away with it, but they've been caught in yet another lie. Basically, a daily occurrence at this point. So essentially, yesterday, Donald Trump held his rally in the Bronx in New York. The Trump campaign hyped this up as the biggest event of the year and that so many people were going and they were in the Democrats' backyard. And during the event and after the event, the Trump campaign made a very bold claim about the attendance, about the crowd size, right? They said that a lot of people went there. Even this tweet from the Republican Party on Twitter saying Donald Trump went to the Bronx and 25,000 people came out to make America great again, using their slogan. And they're saying that 25 and other people have said 30,000 people came to the Bronx to see Donald Trump and show their support for him in blue New York. Except that's not true. That is just completely false. There were not 25,000 people there. This is the claim they're rolling with. They're saying they're so popular, but it's totally false. Matter of fact, ABC7, a local news station in New York, talked about this story about Trump's rally in the Bronx, and they made a pretty scathing assessment of Donald Trump and his crowd size while looking at an aerial view of the rally. So take a look at that clip here.
Presidential candidate Donald Trump came to the South Bronx today to speak to some supporters and to a fair amount of empty space in Crotona Park. He was as bellicose as you'd expect.
A fair amount of empty space, which was corroborated by the photo. I mean, let's just put that back up on the screen right there. That is what they're claiming is 25 to 30,000 people. That you can see plenty of grass. There's empty space everywhere. People are scattered. There is space for everybody to move around. That is not a packed crowd, not even close. That is maybe, if the Trump campaign and Trump are lucky, maybe 2,000 to 2,500 people. And that's on the high end. I would say that eyeballing it, this is well below 2,000 people. That is not 25,000 people. Do they think that there's not media that is covering this, that there are helicopters in the sky, like having an aerial shot? We can see this with our own eyes. That is not the amount that they're claiming. Not even close. Like, are they just waking up to the fact that the Bronx and New York don't like Donald Trump? I mean, Joe Biden won the Bronx, specifically in 2020, by like 80 points. He got like 355,000 votes. Trump got like 67,000 votes. And then they tried to have this rally to show that Donald Trump is popular and really show Joe Biden and show that Trump is campaigning in blue states, and it totally backfired. And now they're trying to cover up, say, oh, no, there's 30,000 people there, we promise, when in reality, we can look at the photo. We can look at it and see that that's obviously not tens of thousands of people. That is maybe 2,000 people. And this is a very, very consistent theme with Trump and his campaign and his entire career in politics. I mean, let's go all the way back to Donald Trump when he was inaugurated. Remember, he claimed that he had the biggest inauguration in history? That was his claim. That was the first lie he told in office. Here's a picture of Donald Trump's inauguration in Washington, D.C. You can see that there are some people there. Some of it is filled up, right? But and he said that the inauguration was bigger than Obama's. So here's a comparison from Trump's inauguration to Obama's inauguration. And you can see pretty clearly that obviously Donald Trump did not have the biggest inauguration in American history, and it wasn't even close. It wasn't even close. Obama blew him out of the water, as Obama does when it comes to him versus Donald Trump in literally every category except criminal indictments. Donald Trump has him beat there. But that is not true. Trump lied about his crowd size then, and he's doing it now as well. Oh, and also, I couldn't forget about Donald Trump's recent rally in New Jersey. Remember, he went there, he claimed that there were 80 to 100,000 people at the rally in Wildwood, New Jersey. Here's a screenshot again from social media where Donald Trump's spokesperson, Carolyn Levitt, went on Fox News and bragged, saying 25,000 in the deep blue Bronx, 100,000 plus in deep blue New Jersey. Donald Trump's promise to put America first is resonating with all Americans, regardless of their color of their skin and what state they're from. So she's claiming 100,000 people showed up to see Donald Trump in Wildwood, New Jersey. Except officials from Wildwood, New Jersey also fact-checked that, and that is not true. There were 80 to 100,000 people estimated in the entire town of Wildwood, New Jersey when Donald Trump held his rally, including in restaurants, bars, on the boardwalk, etc., right? All of these different locations, all of these different businesses, there was an estimated 100,000 people, not 100,000 people at Donald Trump's rally. They just stretch the truth, stretch the numbers, and hope that nobody digs a little bit further and finds out the truth and realizes that Donald Trump is not popular. People do not like Donald Trump. They're trying to gaslight the American people into somehow believing that the defendant Donald Trump, the proven sexual abuser, the proven fraudster, is popular with people who didn't like him previously. Give me a break. So all of this is to say that Donald Trump and his campaign are lying about his popularity very clearly. And they're doing this for a reason. They're trying to manufacture momentum. They're trying to fake it. They're trying to convince Americans who are unsure of Donald Trump or they're kind of on the fence or they don't support him that this campaign is booming and it's booming for a reason because we're focusing on the average man, etc., whatever their lying talking points are these days. So they're trying to entice people with momentum, but the momentum is fake. Like, not only can we just eyeball this, we can just look at these crowd sizes and see, obviously, that is not 100,000 people or 25,000 people. Obviously, we can see that, but the data is also just not there. It's just not there. His poll numbers are not spiking. He's not fundraising so much money than ever before. His popularity hasn't gone up. It's all just a facade. It's a facade to raise some money, to hopefully boost his campaign, and to distract people from his criminal trial right now. That's also another layer of it. They're trying to get headlines that are not, hey, Donald Trump is in federal court in New York City facing 34 felony charges for, covering up an affair he had with an adult actress to help his election prospects in 2016. They don't want that headline. They want fake headlines. They want the manufactured momentum. The entire Trump campaign is a facade. That's what it is. They want to run on lies, promise lies, and then do nothing. And this is yet another installment into the Trump campaign lies. Add it to the list. So yeah, that's what's going on with the Trump campaign today, telling us, the American people, that our eyes are wrong. We see these small crowd sizes. They're like, no, like take a look at this picture in a certain angle with a certain lighting that makes it look so much bigger. Look at this. Don't look at the actual size with your own eyes. That's what they're telling us right now. And it's not going to work. I don't think anybody buys that, Trump's rallies are having tens of thousands of people. MAGA will pretend that they do, but the facts speak a different story. So anyway, I'll leave the video there. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe down below. It goes such a long way. Also, drop a like on the video, comment, let me know what you think about all this, and of course, share the video with anybody you think needs to see it. And as always, I really appreciate you being here, and I hope you have an amazing rest of your day.